Donald J. Trump is bragging about his harmful policies now, folks. I almost want to write an open letter to Black Trump supporters. Dear Black Trump supporter, this man is playing in your face objectively. He is talking nonsense, and these people are eating it up. Eating it up. How do I know? There's a video of Trump bragging about some of the things he did while in office that were objectively harmful for everyone, but also specifically for a community that we'll talk about on the other side. Watch this.
Well, as you know, I cut taxes and regulations more than any other president. We had the biggest tax cut, bigger even than the Reagan tax cuts. And I also cut regulations far more than any other president. And they have put a lot of them back already. We will get them cut so fast. And, you know, it's very interesting when I went to business leaders and said, which was more important, these big tax cuts or these big regulation cuts? Almost every one of them said regulation cuts. Yeah. And it made a big difference to their businesses, small businesses and big businesses. Great question.
Awesome. Serious question. Do we even have to address Trump's 2017 tax law? It was seriously skewed to the rich, disproportionately benefiting the wealthy. According to the Congressional Budget Office, the top 1% will receive nearly 83% of all tax cuts in Trump's plan. There are certainly some Black people in the top 1%, but most are not. Second, Trump's tax law was projected to add $1.9 trillion to the national debt over the course of a decade. So what is this man talking about? Facts matter. So here are a few more facts. Trump is bragging on this call with Black people that he was the king of deregulation. But Trump's deregulation efforts were terrible for at-risk communities. You will remember that they existed largely around air and water pollution. He was deregulating how much pollution these corporations can put into the environment. He rolled back more than 100 environmental rules, according to the New York Times. And take a wild guess at who that put most immediately in danger. I just to give you an opportunity to guess. What group of people were most immediately put at risk because of Trump's deregulation efforts? If you guess Black people, poor people, Native people, ding, 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 you're right. You get an A. Take, for example, when Trump rolled back how much toxic wastewater coal plants could dump into our waterways. Guess who faces the highest risk from power and coal plant pollution? Ding, ding, ding. Black people, poor people, Latino people, Native people. So when Trump is on a call with a bunch of Black men in a barbershop bragging about all of his deregulations, he is bragging about the reason your child has asthma. He's bragging about why your loved one has heart disease. He's bragging about why your family member has kidney failure or a brain tumor. He's bragging about the very things that put our community at risk. The reckless ways in which they've polluted water in Black communities. These are real issues. And the strange expectation is that Black voters will go for this, that they will hear him saying, I did all of these deregulations, and that they won't look at it, that the Black community won't look at these deregulation efforts with scrutiny, with rigor. They won't investigate. They won't say, well, what were the outcomes associated with those deregulation efforts, and how did those outcomes impact Black communities? Specifically, communities of color more broadly, poor people, whether Black, white, or anything else. And his team believes that Black voters will go for it. I think not. What do you think? Why don't you leave us some of your thoughts down in the comments? Of course, my name is Garrison Hayes. I'm sitting in for Jesse Dollemore this week. You know what it is. This is the Dollemore Daily. Every day. Today happens to be June 27. Just happens to be that day, which means it's Jesse's birthday. Go ahead and give Jesse a birthday shout out down below. Of course, there is a big debate in Atlanta between presidential candidate Donald Trump and presidential candidate and current sitting president Joe Biden. We're going to be watching, and we're going to come back tomorrow with some thoughts and some takes and some clips. So make sure you get subscribed to this channel. Of course, I would love it if you came over to support my channel. I'm just here for another day, folks, but we can keep this party going. So go ahead and click down below is a link to my channel. Come check me out. Would love it. Would absolutely be honored if you subscribed. So appreciative of all of the love I've been seeing down in the comments, all of the support and the kind messages on Twitter or X and Facebook and Instagram. You guys are amazing. And even someone emailed me and just really grateful for this community's kindness that you've poured out during my time here. So thank you so much for that. You can follow us on social media. Speaking of social media, my tags are here. Very complicated. Take a screenshot or something. Everyone's different. Each one, but Jesse is here, and his are very simple. So maybe go follow, give him a follow first. Okay. As always, I am grateful that you are here, my friends. Until next time, peace.